Good morning, children. In today's class of our English, we are going to start with the new block 19 and 20. And the block name is Where is Gola's Home? Now, who is Gola? Gola is a yak, and it is written by Chitra Soundar. In block 19, we are going to learn the setting of a story. And in block 20, we are going to learn describing birds. Where do we all live? We live in our house. We live in our home. Where do birds live? Birds live in the nest. Where do camel live? Camel live in the desert. Where does a frog live? Frog live in the water or near the water and also on the land. Now where can you see the fish? Fish lives in the water. So all of them have a home. Now in the story we are going to see how Gola is going to find out his home. Who is Gola? Yes, Gola is a yak. Where is Gola's home? You all open your content book, children. Page number 118. Now if you see here, this is a yak and this is an eagle. So they both are friends. At one time, yaks had no home. So if you don't have home, we live outside. Right? In the same way, yak doesn't have home. But Gola the yak wanted a place of his own. So Gola wanted to have his home. Now he's thinking, even clouds have their own home in the sky. So he's thinking, now the clouds have their own home, that is sky. He said to his friend Muri, Muri the eagle. Muri is the eagle. So why not yaks? Don't worry, I will help you, said Muri. So Muri is going to help Gola to find his home. Turn to the next page. Now they are seeing different locations. So now they came to a sea. Muri showed him the way to the sea. Now this is the sea. There Gola saw shells, ships, and big waves. But the water was salty. This cannot be my home. So when he came near to the sea and wanted to build his home, he said, no, there are shells in the sand and there are ships and there is also big waves and the water is salty. So this place cannot be my home. Underline the word sea, children. Then again they came to another place where they came near the river. Underline the word river. Muri showed him the way to the river. So Gola saw the river and said, there Gola saw fish, pebbles, and green grass. But the mud stuck to his feet. And he said, this cannot be my home. So Gola saw the sea and the river. And he said, these two places cannot be my home. When he came near the river, he, he said, the mud stuck to his feet, and he can see fish, and he can see pebbles, and he can see green grass. And he said, this cannot be my home. Then again, they went to another location, and they came here to a desert. Muri showed him the way to the desert. Underline the word desert, children. There, Gola saw sand, camels, and thorny bushes. But it was very hot. How will be the desert, children? Desert will be very hot. And Gola was sweating. And he said, this cannot be my home. They came to the sea, they came to the river, they came to the desert. Still, Gola couldn't find his home. Then Muri showed him the way to the forest. Underline the word forest. There, Gola saw birds, animals, and tall trees. What we see in the forest? We see different animals, birds, and tall trees. But the insects bit him. So when he came into the forest, the insects bit Gola. So Gola said, this cannot be my home. So Muri was fed up. I showed you so many places, but still you're not finding your home. And again, they went to search a new location. Now, Gola was sad because he couldn't find his home. He walked on. Suddenly, he saw a small path. So when he was walking, he saw a small path. Underline the word path. Where does this go? He asked Muri. Then Muri flew up, looked around, and said, to a tall, icy mountain in the Himalayas. So Muri can fly and see what is there behind. So it flew and looked and said, there is a tall, icy mountain, and the place is Himalayas. Then what did Gola do? Gola climbed quickly up the path. As he climbed higher, it grew colder. His thick fur kept him warm. So what do we do in winters? We wear a sweater that keeps us warm. In the same way, yak fur kept him warm because the higher they are climbing, the place is getting colder. Now, in a while, Gola was hungry and thirsty because they were walking so long. But what should he eat? What should he drink? There was only snow all around. So When you see here, we can see only the snow. So he was thinking what I can eat and what I should drink. Then Gola bit into a lump of snow. Mm, it melted into cool fresh water in his mouth. So, as he was hungry, he bit into a lump of snow. So, when he had that, it melted and he was having water in his mouth. Gola bit again. Hmm. Under the snow was soft green grass. Then Yak said, "Oh, I got water, I got grass to eat." And it said, "This is my home, Muri." So he was telling to Muri, "This is my home." Muri flew round and round in the sky because finally Yak got his home. Okay, so this is a block. Where is Gola's home? So what is Gola's home now? Yes, I see snowy mountains. So where you can find facts? You can find in the mountains of Himalaya. So we are going to write the keywords and the glossary. Desert, forest, mountain, river and sea. So what is the home of Gola? It is the mountain. Now what is the goal of Gola? To find the home. How he could find his home? Gola the yak can roam and roam. Gola's goal is to find a home. In the sea, Gola sees foam. This river cannot be my home. In the river, Gola sees a boat. The boat can float and float. In the desert, Gola sees a toad, but Gola walks back to the road. Home at last. Gola sees a goat. It is cold, but Gola has a warm coat. Okay, children. So this is our block. Where is Gola's home? Okay. First, he saw the sea. He didn't like it. Then he saw the river. He didn't like it. Then he went to a desert. He didn't like it. Then he went into the forest. He didn't like it. Finally, he liked the mountain and he made that place as his home. Okay, I will see you in the next class. You all read once again and follow the video. Bye bye, children.